stop. Pain ain't. Lamar Jackson got a pocket. We're cause you used to play like Kaepernick. We got the past that sad to say, but you know I'm master. Do no peace treaties, it's forever up. The beak your feathers up. Have a when shorty said don't leave how. You ever seen your homies? I'm talking pain. Some of my look like Ruby Rose. Like Bay used the rose. No, you ain't love me, but tell them how though. Cause I noticed the bad acting like still in tune with the streets. See, I can hear the got me staying on point. I feel like Derek Fisher. Hurt, man, I had to cut off my sisters. Almost on the fanny, blitz me for a picture. I'm paranoid, so proceed with caution. When I'm mad, I got an attitude like Steve Austin. My dog and we all lost. Ain't no more.
And I was 14 with a small loft. No more fair ones, now we all hopping. This shit got a kick, but it's not boxing. 100 on my body, that's a regular outing.
Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Porzingis misses. And it's Phoenix's ball. Booker goes in. Durant for three. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
No good there. Good work defensively by Richards. Drives to the hoop. And Durant with the big finish.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Here's Booker. After the basket by Boston. Outside Durant. Beal outside. For three. Suns keep it alive. To the paint. Here's Richards. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Puts it up. And he was camped in the lane there. That's a 3-second call. The Suns on offense. Dunn outside. Back to Booker. On the wing, Durant. Booker looking around. Driving inside. And he buries his first look.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Pass to Porzingis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Inside. Now Booker. Good D by Porzingis.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
White drives in. Right side Porzingis. And here's Brown for three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. Dunn outside. White with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Holiday. That one's good.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
It's Beal on the wing. Outside Booker. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Phoenix making a switch here. And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
There's a minute 26 left now in the first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Tatum. Here's Brown. The kick out to White. He takes it in. Another shot. Brown can't hit.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Durant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Celtics trail by 4. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Left side, Holiday. And yep, it's good. Holiday's got 5 now.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
Outside Booker. Into the lane. It's hauled in by White. Outside Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. Offline with a 3. Outside Booker. Pass to Jones. 1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top. 13. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
The shot's good. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
I mean, what an athletic play for Holiday. Showing up the defense with a jam.
Here's Beal. There's the drive. Tatum with the block. Here's Brown. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Well, you got to love the finger roll. Always looks so smooth.
That one's good for 2.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Brown, that's good.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday, fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Down low. Here's Cornette. Good. And Brown gets the assist. It's a tie ball game.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Back to Beal. Outside Jones. Allen on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum! Money from deep.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Pass to Allen. Beal outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brown inside. Oh, look at Brown banging inside.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Now Beal. Pass to Allen. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Boston. They're on a 13-4 run. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And now the Suns fast break. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
Oh, it is a nightmare trying to stay with Durant in fast break situations. Trust me, I know. His speed, agility, and intensity is just off the charts.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Back to White. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And that's KD recognizing the opportunity, putting the defender in a no-win spot.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
On the wing, Durant. Brown with the steal. There's Tatum with the 3. Unable to get that one. The Suns leading.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Outside Durant. And he can't get that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Phoenix out in front, leading by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so here's Phoenix. It's a 1-point game. Outside Booker. Beal outside. From downtown. Gets the 3 to fall. Beal's got 5.
I'll tell you what, I absolutely love watching Beal go to work. He makes good decisions, and that time, no hesitation off the catch.
Pass to Booker. From behind the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Substitution.
Celtics trail by 7. Outside White. Brown with a screen. Tatum from long range. The Suns clear it.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
Pass to Durant. Now here's Dunn. It's Beal on the wing. He's got 5. 4 on the clock. The 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Here's Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's Beal. The kick to Durant. On the wing, Durant. Back to Booker. Here's Beal. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
The assist.
Beal's got 5 points now this quarter. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
And here are the Suns. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside Booker. Dunn left side. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 11. Here's Brown on the drive. Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
The Suns on offense. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Back to Holiday. Outside, Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Brown's got 11 points.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Outside Booker. Denied by Tatum. Right side Holiday. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. He's got 9.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Nice work at the line so far. Going 5 for 5. And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Booker.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Outside Tatum. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's Booker. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half. Pass to Tatum. The 3 ball. Tatum connects on the corner 3.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
Beal with it. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. 29 seconds left in the third. Outside Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Out to Horford. Here he goes. This one for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Booker on the take. Out to Beal. That'll count. And that's not going to go. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix.
The Suns, 50.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Celtics trail by 7. Outside White. Pass to Pritchard. From outside the arc. The shot comes out. Booker with the defensive effort. Out to the wing. To the middle. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Assisted.
The easy money there for Booker. Can't let him get this close with the ball.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Brown. With the drive. Shots blocked. And now the Suns fast break. Here's O'Neal. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 11. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Here's Dunn. Sweet little floater.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. A 12-point game. And the jam by Brown.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
Outside O'Neal. White with a steal. Here's Brown. Count that bucket. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Back to Booker. To the wing, right side. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, O'Neal. Brown with some nice D.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Oh, okay. We see you, Jaylen. Strong in traffic.
You're taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
For 3, O'Neal. Drains the triple.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Count it.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
Done. Going inside. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. The Celtics making a switch here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
Pass to White. The three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Outside Durant. Now Richards. Beal outside. Dunn outside. Beal outside. Let's go with a three. Porzingis grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Brown. The kick to Tatum. That shot off the mark. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. Here's Durant. Driving to the basket. And Durant with the big finish.
Clear the way. When Durant is moving like this, you know he's focused on throwing it down.
1:03 left in the game. Pass to Durant. Outside for Booker. Back to Durant. And here's Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Dunn goes in. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And that's an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Pass to Richards. Dunn outside. Now here's Beal. For three, Booker. And so they foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Team foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up by 9.
Nick Richards.
Good on both.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win.
It's got to the point that I don't even care.